Hey guys, welcome back to the tower. I hope everything is good in your world and everything is fine. But if it isn't, you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place. Welcome. All I do here is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck like this to find out what your tower moment is going to be. Then I look at the bottom of the deck for more information and then clarify. That's it. That's as simple as it gets. I hope this message helps you. All of these messages are timeless, by the way. So whenever you watch this is when the universe wants you to see it. Could be next week, could be tomorrow, could be now. I don't know. That's whenever you see this. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. It's a collective reading, so don't try to force it to fit, right? Don't be like, well, if it kind of makes sense, if it doesn't fit, if it doesn't feel right, just go, whatever, you're crazy, bye. There are many other videos I've done, and some of them one of them might help out more than this one. All right, let's get started. On this side of the tower, we have the Hierophant. This is a lesson that has gone unlearned. Yep, the Hierophant is a teacher, but this is some kind of lesson that you have refused to learn or you're about to learn the hard way. This is this is a life lesson kind of energy. I don't know. We'll clarify more, but that's what it feels like. This is some kind of, I wish I wouldn't have done that because, and then you'll never do it again. But that leads to your tower moment. So this is a message that helps you avoid the tower. And the Hangman is on the other side of the deck. So this will help you see this this problem, this issue with a much wider view. You're going to see the whole picture. You're going to learn to look at everything before you act. Okay? This is probably a life lesson reading, so I'm not expecting too much. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck real quick. Yeah, the Fool and the Wheel card. Now, the Fool card is all about new beginnings, new starts, fresh starts, blank slate. We're just going to go that direction and see where it goes. And the Wheel direction is like, this is a new page for you. This is a new chapter. So I think this life lesson is going to teach you a harsh lesson. I think it's going to be one of those lessons of, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Really shouldn't have done something. I don't know what that thing is, so let's find out. All right, we got the Seven of Pentacles on this side of the tower, which is investment card. The power of not giving up. But on this side of the tower, there's no exit plan. It's like throwing money into a black hole. Like, this is wasting. You're being wasteful here. But I don't think you know that yet. I think you believe that if I spend enough, if I take enough time, if I do enough, this thing, whatever it is I'm investing in, it'll eventually work. Not everything is like that. Sometimes we definitely can waste our time, energy, and money on things. Yeah, there's been a lot of fights lately, a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, and I think you're trying to make things better, right? Are you with somebody who, no matter what you do, everything is wrong? No, you could say something, you could look at somebody in the wrong tone of voice, right? And they just stare at you and they start screaming, like, why'd you do that? Why'd you look at me like that? This, that, and the other. You know, it's someone in that kind of energy that's around you. And you keep thinking, well, they'll like me if I do this. They'll like me more if I do this. They'll appreciate me more if I do this. You know? And it's just constant fights and, yeah, Two of Cups. It's constant fights and this is not working out. You are in a bad relationship, my friend. You are in a relationship where it's going to be sad, and I'm going to be real with you. I think you really do love this person, whoever it is on the other end, whoever's yelling at you, screaming at you, using you. Nothing you ever do is good enough for them. You could buy them a car, and they'd no, this is stupid. I want you to sell it. I don't like this. I mean, you could spend your own money. You could pay the rent. You could pay all the bills. You could buy all the food. You could do everything for this person, and nothing changes. You think, oh, well, eventually they will, because sad part is you really do appreciate and love them, and they have no idea what they have. Or they do, and they just don't care, because in their minds, you're not good enough. You'll never be good enough, no matter what you do. Seven of Pentacles. No matter what you do, you're not good enough for them. And this is the lesson. Yeah, tower, burning down the house. Four of Wands is usually the happy home, happy life, happy family, all that happiness. But this is above the tower. This is a house that needs to be burned down. Not literally. Do not burn down any houses. No, don't do that. No, I gotta say that just in case somebody does and said, "Oh, some random tarot reader told me to burn down a house." And I was like, "No, that's not what I said." Metaphorically, this is a house that's on fire, or it's not happy. You are in a sinking ship. You're whatever metaphor you want to use. You are not in a good place to be because the Ace of Cups is under the tower. This love, this spark, this thing you felt, it's one-sided, my friend. It is very one-sided. They do not care about you at all. None. They appreciate what you do. I don't even think, maybe appreciate's the wrong word. Maybe they depend on it. They expect it. Yeah, appreciate's the wrong word. Get rid of that word. I never said it. If I was a better editor, I'd just go back and delete it. But no. No. I said it. Now I'm unsaying it. So what you got to do is realize that there's a hangman here that's seeing the whole picture, which, yeah, defeat, you're done. This was never meant to be. Move on, move out, get rid of them. They will use you until you are nothing. Set yourself free, my friend. Eight of Swords. I know, it sucks. It's one of the most painful lessons in the world. You love somebody and they don't have a heart to love you back. They got mental problems, probably. They've probably been in survival mode their whole life, moving from one side of the country to the next, using people until that person gets wise and they're like, yeah, you're not good for anybody. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep pushing money into this and to build your life up and just watch you waste it and do nothing, or be useless or mean-spirited or evil, or just making me feel like I'm worthless. And they're never going to stop. There's not enough money in the world, not enough attention, not enough time, nothing. They're never going to change. There's probably a psychological word for that. I mean, probably more than one. And the last card here is the Queen of Wands. You got to be true to yourself, man. Got to be honest with yourself. You got to stand on your own, in your own power, your own business, and you got to be like, I'm done. I'm not putting up with this anymore. This situation is over. Yeah, this person is very much self-centered. They're in survival mode. They're broken. They've probably never had a successful relationship in their whole life, and they're using you as long as they can. And if you check their phone right now, if this energy resonates with you, and you check their phone right now, I bet they're talking to at least 3 different other people, and they already have 1 foot out the door. Because they're just waiting for you to get mad back. You don't get mad at them, do you? That's why this 5 of Wands is here. They're yelling at you. They're putting you down. They're attacking you all the time. And you're just like, okay, I'll try to make it better. You never raise your voice at them. You never yell at them. You never get mad at them, do you? You're always trying to do better. You're always trying to be what you think is the right thing to do. Right? And the minute you stand your ground, the minute you put your foot down and make your own boundaries, the minute you say, no, I'm done, they're probably going to leave. They're probably just going to say, oh, you're so mean and abusive. And that's the story they're going to tell whoever they go up to next. Like, oh, they were so controlling and mean and abusive, and they did all these terrible things. And, bad things happen from that too. Sorry, but this is a lesson you got to learn. Hey, man, you got to see the whole picture. This person will never change. They will always be a life drainer. money drainer, time waster. They have nothing to give. They are empty inside, my friend. Very much empty. So you need to turn the wheel and start over. And the page of cups is on the bottom of the deck here. And that usually, when this kind of energy is around, usually means you're dealing with somebody immature, younger than you. Now, I'm not saying that this person is physically younger than you, okay? I'm saying they're mentally. Like I've met people who are 18 and 19 and they act better than most 40-year-olds, right? And I've met people who are 50 or 60 and they act worse than most teenagers. So physical age really doesn't have much to do with anything. It's the maturity level of the emotions and stuff like that. And everybody's different, but this person is very much not on your level. They are very much a child in an adult's body, pretty much. They will take anything they can get. They will use you. They will burn you to the ground until there's nothing left, until you hate yourself. And then they'll move on when you finally get mad enough to set your own boundaries. Sorry, you're kind of a doormat for them. And they will call themselves a doormat to make themselves look weak and useless. And they're like, oh, you're not a doormat. Don't worry about it. I'll help you. I'll fix it. All right, that's how they got their hooks in you the first time. I bet it was. This person is not for you at all. They're not for really anybody. This is the type of person who just, they need someone to take care of them, but not someone they can use. And I don't think you're in a situation or a place where you can take care of somebody and, do it the right way without them being able to hurt you as bad as they're going to eventually. You don't want to be in that place either. You don't want to be a caretaker for someone. You want to live your life, right? Especially not for someone like this. And they're already using you and taking everything away. So if you did switch roles and say, okay, we need to change all this, they're going to run. They need professional help. You're not it. Unless if you are qualified to be a professional help, then maybe. But that's probably what you get paid to do, not something you'd want to do at home, right? Okay, I'm going to show you the cards, and here we go. Yeah. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and hit the old subscribe button. Really helps, totally free, doesn't cost anything, and if I don't say it, the YouTube police will arrest me, and nobody wants that. I try to upload every day, so, you can hang out with me whenever you want, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one, yeah? All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.